Hi YouTube! So recently I went to Free Comic Book Day and I picked up all of these comics, and I've spent the time since then going through and reading them and picking some of my favorites to go and buy more of, to read more comics and ultimately become a person who reads comics. There was a Groupon the other day, which was awesome, where you could get $40 worth of comics for $20, and so I was really excited and I went over to my local comic store and I picked up some of my favorites, and I wanted to just share with you which ones I got, which ones I liked the most from Free Comic Book Day, and plan to continue reading. Maybe someday I'll do reviews of them once I've finished them, but I figured for now I'd just show you what I bought. So the first thing I was extremely excited about from Free Comic Book Day was a comic called Deadly Class. They don't have the volumes out, so I had to buy the single issues, but I got 2, 3, and 4. I think there's 5 out, or the 5th one is coming out or something. But this is a comic that started really dark. It started with this guy who was homeless and he was really sort of down in the dumps, and then there's this big crazy action sequence where they like kill a guy or something, I don't know. But then these people sort of take him in and they bring him down to this underground assassin school. It was amazing, so intriguing. I don't know what happens next because that's where the image first ended, but I picked up the rest and I'm very pumped to see what happens next. It just seems very cool. It seems sort of like a grown-up Harry Potter. It's nothing like Harry Potter, but basically a kid being taken away to a school where you learn a new crazy skill secretly. I don't know. Also, for those of you who don't know anything about comics, which I included in that because I'm just learning, it's really awesome because these single issues are only like $3.50, so it's pretty cheap to, I mean, this cost me less than $10. That's a lie. Math means that this cost me $10.50. Doing great, Kristina. The next thing I got was Rat Queens. This is volume 1. This is the, what are they called? Paperback. What were these called, Justin? I learned yesterday that these hard ones are called trade paperbacks. It's the volume that combines all the issues, and it's awesome, and it's only like $10. So this is Rat Queens, and it is, I didn't read very much of this one, but I really liked it. First of all, I liked it because it has these really kick-ass female characters that are relatively normally clothed, and they're all really, really cool. I think they're like assassins. They're these like booze-guzzling, drunk assassin chicks, and it looked awesome. I think people can hire them to like go kill people for them. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't read very much of these, but I liked what I saw, so I'm excited to keep going and read more of this one. The next one I got is called Sex Criminals. This is volume 1. I haven't read this yet. I actually got the image first, but I haven't read it yet. I've just heard so many good things about this that I just bought it blind. So the back says, girl meets boy, girl hooks up with boy, and for the first time in their lives they find themselves alone together, so they do what any new young couple having sex in freezing time might do: they rob banks. That sounds amazing. It's definitely more mature, so if you are one of my younger viewers, maybe wait a little bit until you start reading this. The last 2 that I picked up to spend my whole group on were ones that I'd never heard of. I didn't pick these up for Free Comic Book Day, they just looked really cool. This one's called The Bunker. It has this sad, beat-up looking girl on the cover. I really don't know anything about this. I sort of flipped through a little and it looked cool. It looked kind of dark and creepy, which I found that I have been liking in comics. But yeah, so I'm just gonna give this one a try. It was another like really cheap one, so who knows? The last one that I got was recommended to me by the really awesome and helpful woman working at Comics Dungeon here in Seattle. It is called Hinterkind. It is about really far in the future where humans have become an endangered species, and there's all sorts of mythical creatures around like elves and fairies and things, and it looks really good, and I don't really know anything about it. So yeah, this is my first comics haul. Like I said, if you're interested, I could potentially do reviews of them once I get through them. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these comics and what your thoughts were on them. If there's any other ones that I should go and pursue, because like I said, I'm very new to comics. Just sort of flying by the seat of my pants here, seeing what looks good and taking recommendations. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.